Hello everybody, how's it going? KhasAdun here, and I'm back, whoopsie daisy, with some more StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void beta. Casting. That's what we're doing in this game. We're casting this game. It'll be really good. This is the second time pushing the record button, because first time, I got an achievement for watching a replay. I guess they've added achievements into this thing now. I'm really liking the update so far. It is a very good update. It is nice. What I didn't quite like so much about the update was that when you get into the game, it tells you where your opponent is spawning, so there's not really much of a need to scout anymore to find where they are. And so, much to my dismay, 4 out of the 5 qualifying matches I got cheesed in. And I was not prepared, because like a week earlier it had been all about fast expanding, and now all of a sudden I am getting Spinecrawler rushed, which I did not like. It placed me right into Bronze League because I lost the game within 2 minutes, 4 out of 5 placement matches. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm gonna have to work my way back up. That doesn't mean that this is Bronze... Okay, yeah, it does. This is Bronze League game, but hey, don't worry. It's still a good game. I played 6 games total. It took like 2 hours, but I finally got a decent game. So let's get this thing underway. In our top left-hand corner, we have your hero, KhasAdun. Alright, that's me, by the way. If you didn't know, based on like the channel that you're watching this from. Anyway... And in our bottom right-hand corner, it's gonna be our other blue hero, because there are no evil villains. I can't just name myself the hero and be like, oh, no, they're the evil ones, because that's not nice. Bird. That's his name. Alright, great. Okay, no guys in gas. There we go. Bird, that's too many. Okay. God, no, that makes me feel kind of bad. I know I'm better than that. A bird, come on, stop it. Alright, so what we can see here is Bird has decided to put a actually, that's very clever. He put a pylon in. I thought he was gonna try to warp in stuff. He's not. He just put a pylon. He could have warped in stuff if I'd left that there, but I got rid of it. I didn't want no zealots coming up into my base. So... he decided to put this pylon down right here, that way I can't build a nexus here and expand, leaving him able to expand like a full 30 seconds before me. Which is a big deal in this game, because every second counts. Yes, indeed. So we see a rather ugly game for about half of it, and on the other half we see also a really ugly game, but in the best possible way. It's nice. I feel like my casting chops have gotten way worse. Alright, here we go. Oh god, the Adepts. I have to play another game and just listen to the voice of the Adept. This update, they're just gonna stand there, I guess. Alright. Well, I mean, you know. There we go. The Adepts have voices now, and they've got this fantastic new profile portrait here. They look so pretty, these Adepts. It's gotta be said. Look at them. Watch out, Adepts, watch out! But... unfortunately, because they've got this little ghosty ability, they can just blink right into my base. Well, not blink, you know what I mean. And unfortunately, it's 2 shots takes out 1 worker. And so far, they've got 4... no, 3. 3? No! What did I push? Put Control E? Oh! That makes me mad. Control E. I wanted Control R. Are you kidding me? So, let me get this straight. If I push V, that shows you the player's vision, right? But the key next to it, right next to it, B, backs up the game by 10 seconds, okay? And if I push Control R, it shows you how many workers have been killed. But if I push the button right next to it, Control E, it then restarts the game. What does Control E even have to do with the beginning of the game? What does Control E stand for? To make it go to the beginning of the game? No! Hang on. Alright, well this mothership core... I mean, it's being really annoying, but... oh god, is this still going? Come on. Guys, I'm doing really bad at this so far. I hope you're proud of me. This is the quality you're gonna get from me for like the rest of ever. I hope you're okay with that. Guys, come on, keep moving. You want to get out of... Okay, there we go. No, guys, that's the wrong way. Watch out. There's only 2 of you after all. And now we've got, like, a small army. A squadron, really, of guys. Sitting out front, waiting for the next attack. And indeed, we shall be seeing the next attack coming up relatively soon. Did I just see level 30? Oh! Okay, I guess I can't make that sound. Never mind. I just realized, this beta thing... the update... I pre-ordered the game because you get all sorts of really good pre-order goodies. I get a neat mount in Here's the Storm, and I get cool new card backs in Hearthstone. I gotta upload that video still. Woo! But more importantly, you get 3 prologue missions, and apparently... I don't know if this has just been added to the beta. Guy, you're being lazy. Come on. This probe is like on welfare at the moment. He's doing nothing. Oh, I just said that. And it is indeed that I probably feel bad about saying that, because people on welfare don't just sit around and do nothing. That's a common misconception. If you're sitting around on welfare, I mean, you're probably... I mean, I don't know anybody on welfare, but I don't know what they do all day. I mean, but I would assume that if you're sitting around on welfare... I mean, I would assume you don't want to sit around all day on welfare because it sucks being on welfare. I mean, I would assume that you don't just want to sit there and, like, do nothing. Also because, in a book called, oh, you know what? Let me get back to the game here, guys. I'm getting distracted by my own thoughts. It happens constantly. I'm a terrible employee because of it. Man, this game is really loud all of a sudden. Jeez, I need to start casting what's going on. I am so sorry. Okay, so we see some first tech out of me, the Twilight Council. This means that I'm planning on getting some upgrades. I don't think I'm going to be getting High Templar or Dark Templar just yet. Just some upgrades, so we should see Charge coming out eventually for me. However, over on Bird's side of the base, we've got, somewhere around here, a robotics facility. I knew it. I knew he had an observer. I knew it! And we do see the robotics bay coming in, which means we're going to be seeing a disruptor. And in fact, he's expanding at the gold base. Dastardly man. That's what I feel in my heart every time I see an opponent expand at the gold base. How dare you be so audacious? The tenacity. Or is it the audacity? The audacity! That's the word. Guys, I'm really bad at this casting thing. What happened? I used to be so good back when I was just talking about the game, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, let's talk about everything other than what's going on the goddamn screen. As we can see down here, I have decided I too would like disruptors. So I build a robotics facility for my own self and produce nothing out of it. I continue to do 0 things with this robotics facility because I said so. But we do see an expansion coming down. In fact, if you can believe it, I'm double expanding. For whatever reason. It's a crazy idea, but I will double expand, and it will prove to be quite vital to me. Have we got that observer out? We have. Ah! I knew it! Oh. Okay. I didn't know that I killed it. I just sort of assumed that he had an observer. Watching, waiting, always looking. Spying, seeing what could be going. What have I just seen? A disruptor! Okay, so these guys are so cool. You know what? Hang on, we might have an engagement coming down here. The rocks go down and deny that engagement. And while nothing is happening, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the disruptor. The Disruptor is a mechanical Protoss unit that is built from the robotics facility. It has no basic attack, but does have an activatable ability, which, for all intents and purposes, explodes everything around it. While active, this ability increases the movement speed of the Disruptor, and allows it to travel through other units in order to reach its target. That was a really good look at the Disruptor! It's a bit of a weird thing for me, because all I do is wait for like 2 seconds and go, that was a good look. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I know, you know, I saw a big giant army here, and I'm looking to take that army out. And that army left wisely, because that army's not looking to be taken out. And I really like this new model for the Disruptor. I like it a lot. The molten core, the machine parts, the floating pauldrons. I don't know what those are. It's a really good look. I like your improved look, Disruptor. I think for this summer, it's a hot look for the Disruptor. Great. Guys, I'm really not focusing on the game. Okay, so this base is up. This base is up. I am getting many pylons because I am wisely. Actually, I was supply blocked, but I mean, as you can see, now that these are all warping in, no longer am I beholden to the limits of my supply. My pylon count. Yeah, I guess. Okay, we have a disrupt. Guys, I'm really doing a bad job. Okay, so I decided now is the time. I'm gonna go see if I can do some damage. And, wouldn't you know it? Okay. Yes, something weird happened. As soon as I move out, look at this. Here comes the Disruptor. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. No! Luckily, though, I mean, he got 6. That's nothing to scoff at. It could have been worse, though. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been way worse. And look, I'm turning around immediately. Kill! Protect the base, please! And it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. I am gonna take this... Yeah, he's gonna take this base out. Yo, yo, yo! Okay, finally, we take it out. And... No! The mothership core goes down, but... As Tasteless says, the convex is greater than the concave. Or is it that the... I always get those mixed up. The concave is greater than the convex. Yes, indeed. And look, my Blink Stalkers... Okay, I've got one... He's got 1-1, though. I mean, good lord, this guy's on top of his stuff here. But he's put himself in kind of a bad spot here. He's stuck in here. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. I Blink up on top, and it's over. I've surrounded him. He's outnumbered. He's outgunned. He's outmanned. He's outclassed. And now I've got Zealots. Wonderful. But I have lost this base, and it will stay gone for much too long. Oh, never mind. I thought I, got around to that eventually. That's what it felt like. I guess seconds felt like minutes in this game. It was so intense. It was so intense. Guys, you don't even know. So I lost my natural, getting up my ground armor 1. Because, I mean, you kind of need your upgrades. It's gotta be said. Okay, and now we're both just gonna try to rebuild our armies here, desperately waiting, watching, hoping that the next attack doesn't come immediately, which it will, except it's my turn this time to attack, and I would say I get quite a good pick off. It's quite a good find for me. I have no knowledge of this. I'm just trying to go around and do a little fancy attack, but actually I stumble upon this gold base and I say, "Gold! The audacity!" And I take it out. I just take it right out. Look, the probes evacuate. Get out before a Disruptor hits us, please! Actually, they're going way on down here. So this base is gonna fall. He's not even gonna bother to defend it. He lost his Disruptor, but we do have a Dark Shrine coming up, and that could be a big deal for this entire game. Dark Templar are nothing to scoff at either, as much as the Disruptor. Alright, good. I've said that. So that base is taken out. I'm checking up here to see if he's expanded anywhere else, see if he's being tenacious any other way, and indeed he is. Expanding closer to me instead of farther away. That's the rule, right? Well, I mean, I did the same thing, so I can't really say too much about that. So, I look up here, nothing there. Okay, I guess he's down to, 1 base at this point, right? No. He's actually got 2 others. Not bad. What a good macro game this is. My ground armor 1 is just about to finish, and we'll see that that is completely inconsequential because he's gonna have 2-2 in just a minute. So it's really good to know that I'm lacking in both tech and, is it income as well? Income, yes, and of course, upgrades. Why should I win this game? Why indeed? What do I deserve to win this game for? I have no right. I'm behind in every possible way! No! And these zealots are gonna get in here and, hit a probe and die. Such is the life of my units. Do not join my army. You will die. I will suicide you. For no reason. For no reason. That zealot's wife is gonna, come up to me someday and be like, "Why did you send me in there? That was terrible." And I said, "Well, I don't know. I didn't think about it, really. He just, whatever." And then, you know, you get a bunch of, like, angry zealots. You're like, down with the dictator! Anyway, at this point, I'm gonna try my hand at Blink Micro, and after one short blink, I just give up on it because it's exhausting, honestly. We do have these DTs coming in, and can I see them? I do have an observer here to detect those, luckily, but they are not gonna... well, they're not really doing anything. They're right there! That was unnecessary, Immortal. Okay, finally, here we go. And taking out some more zealots. I'm proud of myself for losing them. And look, but the convex is stronger than the concave. No. The concave is stronger than the convex. Do I say that wrong every time, or am I just mixing it up over and over again? Going back and forth between which one? This poor adept. Down she goes. Oh well, what you gonna do? Okay, so now we see where most of the rest of this game is gonna take... well, most of the rest of this game, yeah, is gonna take place. Right here. This is the base we're gonna focus on. This is the Blue Proto. This is Bird's last hope, as we'll see. And look at this fantastic Blink Micro on both sides. What a cool match! Whoa! It's so good, guys. I have just realized I am not casting this in a very noob-friendly way, and that was my thing. That was my entire thing. Guys, I'm really doing a bad job at this. I may need to try again. Maybe. I mean, this cast may be funnier. But my god, it is less informative. It is so less informative. Okay. So upgrade... 3-3 is on the way. So he's got... let me explain to you guys what 3-3 is, just in case we're confused about that. He's got +2 attack and +2 armor. So it's the stalkers on his side do 12 damage, and he has 3 armor. The stalkers on my side do 11 damage, and they've got 2 armor. That's a major benefit. As you can see, my stalkers die so much faster compared to his. Look at this. Look at the damage. It's so bad. Look at... no. Oh no, he's found my gold base. I am not allowed to be audacious in this game as much as he was. But you know what? It's okay, because I've got Dark Templar of my own, and they're gonna clean house. Watch this. Watch as my DTs promptly... oh my god, the blinking is so good. Promptly clean house. And of course, when I say promptly clean house, I'm not entirely lying, actually. Look at this. Oh, wow. This is really good. Okay, so I'm cleaning this up, but... no! That last shot. Oh, man. That was so close. And you know what? I'm not even going to rebuild it. It hurts so much losing this expansion, I'm not even going to bother. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to be hurt no more. So, anyway, we're still fighting over this small piece of land here when there's the rest of this land to take. But it's okay. A lot of games come down to this kind of thing. We get caught up on one particular base, and he's not even mining that much from it. I mean, how many workers have been killed anyway? He's got way more than me. He's totally ahead on worker kills. He's ahead on upgrades. He's ahead on income. Oh. I am mistaken. Oh, yeah, and then I guess I sent my DTs all over to see if he's got any other expansions. And, of course, how dare he? He does. This ought to clean that up right quick. Look at this. Perfect. So he has basically no response for this. Because he can't see these. No, please don't leave it, no! It's gone. He's given up. Okay, no, he hasn't. He's got... he doesn't... does he have any... he does. Okay, here it is, finally. Harry, you took so long getting here. We needed you like 10 minutes ago, Harry. And the observer is like, beep, boop, boop, beep. Okay, so those guys die. A painful loss for me because these guys are not cheap. These guys are not cheap. Let me give you guys an example. How much are these guys? 125, 125. I just lost 4 in a matter of seconds. That's a lot of money, guys. But, as we can see, I am expanding up here. I have decided now is the time that I'm going to be running out of minerals, so I should probably expand. And actually, the income is getting low for our Protoss, for Bird over here. And we're going to see an interesting transition where, even though I'm behind in upgrades for apparently the rest of the game, I just forgot about them. This game was so intense. Look at the Blink Micro! I gotta be honest, I don't remember doing that much Blink Micro, but I'm proud of myself for doing it. Alright, oh god, I love watching Stalker versus Stalker Blink Micro. That is the coolest thing in the whole world. It is the best. Oh no, the Adepts! No, no! Poor ladies! Poor ladies! Oh well. Please, what's it called? Psionic transfer your way out? Guys, I gotta be honest, I thought I got... okay, here it is. There's the shield upgrade. So the Adepts have an upgrade that gives them plus 50 shields. So instead of 90, they get 140 shields on top of 90 life. That makes the Adepts quite hardy indeed. And indeed, we can see I'm building my own Disruptor now. They actually have to update that portrait now. That is not what the Disruptor looks like anymore. The Disruptor looks much cooler. Much, much cooler. And actually, he's decided now is the time. He's going to be getting Archons. Oh my god! Well, he's not mining from this base anymore, and as you can see, his income sucks. And they're going to phase shift out of there. But not before dying. Not before completely dying! Alright, 2 get away. They've got some stories to tell. I was there. It was awful. And now, Bird is kind of saying, God, shoot. No. What am I to do? I've got this meager force, and I am now free to move about the map. I don't know why I'm free to move. He could go anywhere he wants, but he's terrified that he's going to lose this base that's doing nothing. He's absolutely terrified. He will not give up hope on this expansion. Meanwhile, I'm continuing to expand further and further north, away from my opponent, in areas that he won't think to bother. He wouldn't even bother looking at. And here comes the Disruptor. Fantastic. As we can see, and I basically take this engagement, and he leaves. And then I leave. And that is the game. Guys, I feel like I did a really bad job casting this game. I don't think I focused enough on the game as much as I did my jokes. And that may be due to a particularly strong brew of coffee that I have made this morning. I think I put too many scoops of coffee into the old French press and made it way too strong. I also only got 4 hours of sleep. So, lack of sleep plus too much coffee equals apparently ADHD. Or maybe it's just ADD. I always get them mixed up. Anyway, we'll see if I can cast this game again in a more serious way, and then I'll watch the two and see which one I think is better. This one certainly was not very informative, I'll be honest. It was not good. I'm not proud of this cast, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of, it's not an episode, it's just a game. How do I outro that then? That'll do it for this. You know what? I'm just gonna call it an episode, guys. Just do it. That's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.